Good Moogly morning, good Moogly evening, or as we now should say it, good Moogly time zone, wherever you are in the world. Today, been a good day. So, I've got my co host Chili with me today, so let's have a fucking great podcast. How are you doing today, Chili?
Warm. It's warm
It
and
is warm.
slightly tired. I actually just had a nap because it's so warm.
Yeah, I've actually slept quite a lot because it's been hot, which is
I don't. Well, I say I had a
really nice.
nap, but I kind of just. Cause I'd been on the screen all day. I just got off the screen and looked at my phone on a different screen.
So, so you switched from a big screen down to a small screen. So,
Yeah.
technically, you didn't have screen time off.
No, I had like 20 minutes of resting. So
20 minutes of supposedly resting, playing on the phone.
yeah.
Got it.
No, I wasn't playing. I was watching YouTube. I was watching a friend stream. So
Okay.
I'd watched him beforehand, and I just didn't want to stop because I felt bad just leaving. So I was like, I'll just put it on in the background and like listen.
That's what I'm doing right now, technically. Though I'm doing a
Yeah,
podcast, I moderate for someone's stream, so I have them on the side whilst I do a podcast.
Yeah, I've got his stream open right now, so I've got it muted
Lurkers
obviously
matter,
because I
chat.
don't want to have his audio go
Have the
through.
audio.
Although it shouldn't anyway, but like I just don't want to get confused.
Just in case. Just in
Yeah,
case.
I also don't want to get confused and try and respond to
Because
what he says.
but I say, he's gonna like say a question and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's this. And you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I said that. But actually, we got
Uh,
quite a lot of, we got two podcasts back to back, if I remember correctly. We got this one and then next
yeah,
week as well.
yeah, we did.
I think
Next
we're
week
talking
will be
about
based on
PvP next
PvP.
week.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. And then the one after that, I get to be the podcast princess because we'll be
yeah,
talking about the Final Fantasy 11 raid, which I still haven't done. So I have time to do that.
yeah.
So I might do it this weekend. So we don't know yet. I am quite a busy bee this weekend because it is my last Warhammer League game with my local to see where I get placed. I'm hoping right now I'm currently third.
Nice.
Um, if I win this, I stay third. But if I lose this, I go fourth. So we'll see. We'll see. And
I
there are
mean,
prizes as well. So
I hate to be mean, but fourth is still pretty good for your first time.
yeah, for my first league, yeah.
Yeah.
I've also got
I want you to be third because that's I'm guessing that has a better prize because it's first, second, third. I'm gonna guess that
yeah. We
the
also get a
rankings
goodie
don't
bag as
matter.
well.
But
We
like
also get apparently a goodie bag for just participating. So
yeah,
we'll see about that. But that's Saturday, nice and early, so I get to probably have some lunch on there. I might even have a Subway while I'm there because the where it goes, the bus station is right next to a Subway. So I might sneak into a Subway, grab a Subway, put it in my bag, and have it while like coming up about 12. But other than that, I've been doing pretty good. We beat the raid today on normal in WoW.
nice.
By the way, fucking amazing. Mechanics, the overall aesthetic, absolutely amazing. I
That's
will
good.
say, Final Fantasy, for your final tier, it's got to impress me because so far this is winning. Like, that's all I'm saying. You better be cooking up something really good for the end of this tier. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna doubt it.
I don't know, like, for once, no, I'm just saying, for once I've actually been enjoying the story this leading up to it. I've actually been enjoying it. Um, I really enjoyed this story. The story was actually, it was kind of nice. I enjoyed it. Um, the dungeon, it's like it's any other dungeon. It is just
Before we get to that, there
wall
is
to
some
wall
other bits of
pull.
news to talk about. A little bit.
Sorry, I got so excited about story.
Yeah.
I like story.
Which is weird to say. Finally.
Finally,
We
Paul's
just
excited about 14 and not going, oh,
yeah,
it's fucking shit.
yeah.
So
But
with that,
we
or
do have
Paul
a
could
couple of
be
things
on
to talk
drugs.
about. I also want to give us as a spoiler warning when we get to the story though, because it is still
Yes.
newish. There are
It's
some
in the
people that
title.
haven't played it yet.
Right,
Moonfire
Rennie, you
Fair.
don't care about spoilers.
The
Moonfire Fair, I
Moonfire.
haven't done yet. I'm
I
seeing
won't talk
everyone.
about the story itself, but I'm just saying the event was pretty cool. It is
Oh, that's cool.
kind of the typical, typical Final Fantasy 14 event. It doesn't take too
Yeah,
long, but the rewards are cute, and I'm guessing you've seen on social media the boat, which is kind of cool
yeah,
as
yeah.
well. That's
I've seen all the social
yeah,
media stuff. It's
yeah.
really cool.
So the story itself, I'm not going to spoil. It was kind of cool, but in reality, the nice thing about it is the boat, which they put a lot of effort into, and it's going to be a shame when that boat's actually gone because it's really cool. And it's going to be a shame they've done all the effort on that really cool boat, and then it's just going to be gone
I feel
until
like
next
they
year.
never disappoint when it comes to the Moonfire Fair. They never
Yeah,
disappoint when it comes to that event. which is really
Well, we
good
had the
because
jumping puzzle, which was cool. Yeah, remember the tower? Yeah, the
Yep.
what's it?
and the outfits as well, like the Power Ranger outfits. That was
Yeah.
all fire fair, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
like
say I'm
yeah.
frustrated because I've been asking for rubber dinghies for years. I've been asking that for an item thing for years. Like you know, I've asked it for like
Yeah,
at
was for a
least
long time.
5 or 6 years by now. Ever since they've added swimming, I'm like, this should be. And there's like NPCs resting in like rubber dinghies on on the boat. I'm like, that's
Why
Square.
can't we have
I've been
why
asking
can't
for
we have
that.
that as an emote?
That's
What the
exactly what I've
fuck?
been wanting as a reward for the Summerfest, especially when they added fashion accessories. Like it could have been a mount originally, and that'd been fine. Like it'll look a bit weird on land, but who cares? It'd be funny. Yeah,
No,
it'd be
no,
cute.
on land it bounces and it makes a squeak every time it bounces.
Yeah, uh, yeah, or
That'd
whatever.
be cool.
Like it's all I've been asking for that for ages. But no, the random NPCs get them. So hopefully now that they've actually been modelled, that maybe next year.
I mean, maybe. I still haven't done
Maybe.
the hat stuff yet that chops off my ears. So I got chat bubbles. Chat bubbles have been really cool.
I haven't actually tried that yet.
Um,
Okay. Reason why I don't want to try is because I don't want it on stream, and I don't want to be lazy where I like do it once, set it up, and then go live and have to turn it
yeah,
off
that.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
no, I
so I
can't
don't
do
care
it.
about that at that point because I'm like, it's cool. I've been waiting for chat bubbles for a while, so I get to chill with that.
I don't trust NA.
Does anyone trust NA in total? Does anyone trust NA? To be fair, I barely trust EU. So, but we had now
Continue with summer
we did
stuff.
we did the trial today, and we had a guy. We loaded it, and all he put was really, and we were like, the hell, dude. And then everyone put like
Which
first time
trial?
for we wiped once, and the guy F forward. We didn't kick him because we were going into the pool, but we beat it at that pool. It was quite funny.
Which trial?
Especially we 7-manned it. The new trial.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, the normal one, not the extreme.
Yeah, not the extreme. I haven't done the extreme yet.
Okay.
You think I can do the extreme in just one like one day, a few hours? No.
I mean, with somebody, like, there was. I don't know if it's been fixed, but there was a glitch with the extreme, right? Where you've done the fight now. The hand mechanic where it pulls you off and goes to a different dimension.
Yes.
Well, if you did that just before the main mechanic happened in extreme, then you would. If you jumped, I think it was 6 seconds. You're gonna have to go check out the video online. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But if you jumped up to the light and with 6 seconds remaining, because of the animation, you would actually just skip all the phases.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So you say you couldn't beat the extreme, but technically,
Technically, if it didn't get hot
I
fixed,
haven't
it might got
I
hot
haven't
fixed.
tried it.
Yeah, it might got
Yeah.
hot fixed.
But continue with the Moonfire stuff bit quickly. There is actually a new item in the Mog Station. I think it's new. The fan. I can't remember. Was that previous year?
That's a previous year's emote.
Man, I cannot remember it being a thing. Man, that's
Well,
how
surely,
often I've used this.
well, surely, remember? We
Yes, that's how often I've used it.
Loads. I've used it loads. That's what I was sitting there going, what's he mean new? I'm like,
I do not remember
the
that.
thing
at all.
I was talking about, what about the big ass fucking cat that's in there?
Oh yeah, the
The
cat.
snag cat.
The cat.
I think that's like
the shaggy
best
cat.
thing. The shaggy cat.
I don't like it. It's so ugly. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Okay,
How can you say that about the cat?
easily. Well, I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna break it down. The cat looks very pretty. The cat looks like it came from a completely different game.
Yeah.
It is not textured at all, or colored at all, or designed at all to fit in the world. Like I know a lot of mounts stand out, but to me this stands out more than a lot of them. This looks like it's from a completely different game. I like this. If you told me this was in Sims 4, I would agree with you.
Let me get this up for people on the stream.
Like, and that's why I want to call it ugly. It's not because it itself is ugly. It just doesn't fit any other type of mount really that's in the game. Which is weird to say because we already have a fat cat, but the problem is we already have a fat cat and it looks cute, it fits. It's a zombie bloated corpse, but it's our fat cat.
Alright, here we go.
Paul is currently trying to get up on stream.
This is the cat.
But of course, when I was yeah. You can see what I mean? Like it just doesn't like It looks like Atreyu from that the movie.
That one movie.
Where the dragon doesn't really look like it fits in with the rest of the style because everything else is real life. That's what this looks like. This looks like everything else is fictional, and then there's this one real life cat for some reason.
Yeah, it's like D&D section where you just have the cat, but then everything's animated in your mind, and it's just the cat.
Yeah,
This is monster.
I'm not a big fan. It's not. I know a lot of people complain about the price, but I don't think the price is that bad because the fact it's account wide.
Yeah, if it's account wide, that's fine. It's like 13 quid, so it's like 14 quid, I'd say.
And I know a lot of people are like,
so-
oh my god, they added something to the Mog Station, but I'm gonna have to defend Square this time because there was so many different mounts and stuff added with 7.3 that I think it's some showed like 12 or 13 different rewards that you can get in the game in 7.3 already versus one mount that you could buy on the Mug Station. If it's 13 things that you can unlock in the game and one that you can spend real money on, I feel like that is a perfectly reasonable amount of items that that's a reasonable split in my opinion. Would it be nice if all of them were free? Yeah, sure, but game needs to make money. So,
So apparently in this patch, or do you mean like in overall the patches?
in this patch. Yeah, in this patch.
In this patch, it's just one mount apparently.
Yeah, but there's a load of minions and other stuff that you can get. So, and a load of different outfits. So, hell, some of the music, like I found out, I wish I used it straight away and I wish I hadn't. You know the music from the Alliance raid?
Yeah.
It was selling for 1.5 million.
Nice.
I wish I'd sold it now, not gonna lie. So yeah, they added a lot of music, they did a lot of minions, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff they've added. So
Limbs are where'd you can get that? I like that one. Yeah, cool.
So
yeah, loads of stuff.
Okay.
So
but if you haven't got Dawn Trail yet, Dawn Trail is actually on sale. I find it funny that it's summer is almost over. They should have started this at the start of summer. I know that might have been too soon, but like, come on. It's a summer expansion.
Come on, game.
It would make sense. But yeah, 40% off on Dawn Trail, the standard collector's edition, and the complete edition is also 40% off. So yeah, you can buy it on the PlayStation Store, Steam, the Xbox version doesn't. Okay, every version but the Xbox version has a 40% off. You can't get 40% off Xbox. At least from this, I don't know if that is. I don't know if the Xbox. I haven't got the Xbox One, but I'm just off the official Final Fantasy 14 website, and also doesn't have an actual price, which sucks. So, and I can't go look at the price because I have the digital version. So yeah, the PlayStation, Steam, and Square Enix Store versions are 40% off until August 27th. So you've got 13 days. So by the time this goes live, you'll have what? You'll have about like 12 days or whatever. By the time I'll try and get this
by
up
time
as
it
soon as
goes away.
possible. Yeah, by the time this goes live on all the different platforms. Oh, the complete collector's edition is available only on the Square Enix Store. You cannot get the complete collector's edition on Steam. That's interesting. Didn't know that was limited.
What was limited?
You cannot get the complete collector's edition on Steam. You can only buy it on the Square Enix Store. That's interesting.
What, the complete edition?
Complete collector's edition.
Yeah, there's only collector's edition on here.
Yeah. So if you want the complete collector's edition, which is, I guess, all of the collector's editions in one, then you will have to buy that from the Square Enix Store. I personally would recommend getting it from the Square Enix Store versus Steam. I know a lot of people will hate me for that, but I will say that if you can, do not purchase it from Steam. This is not because Steam is bad, but because the fact that Steam, just like the issue with PlayStation, Steam is another login system that you have to use before you can get into the game. So if PlayStation goes down, but Final Fantasy isn't down, that can cause issues with logging into Final Fantasy. But if Steam is down, but Final Fantasy isn't down, the same thing applies. So if you just buy it from Square Enix themselves, that way you know the fact that the only way that it's going to be any issues if the game itself is having issues.
Well, unfortunately, if
platform.
you've already bought the game through Steam already, and you can't do that, then yeah, you can't do it because now your account is actually locked to Steam. Like mine is. Mine is locked to Steam. There's nowhere, like I can't, use it anywhere else. It's on Steam.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't know that. That's because when I people gifted it to me, so and they gifted it through Steam. So
Yeah, most people don't, and Steam doesn't have many issues, so there's a huge chance
doesn't
this will
have many
never
issues.
affect you.
As we said, so we had that one Baldur's Gate session and fucking Steam went
Yeah,
down.
yeah. But as I said,
But,
it won't affect that many people most of the time. And if Steam goes down, it doesn't seem to go down that long.
it does. Yeah, it doesn't go down for long. Steam's
So,
usually on it like a car, honestly.
so yeah, there's a huge chance you're not gonna have that issue. But I would, as I said, I would personally, if you are purchasing it for the first time, it might be safer from the Square Enix store. But again,
Mm.
if you prefer Steam because you want the achievements, or if you're a PlayStation player like me, they're both perfectly fine ways to purchase the game, especially as you said for gifting as well. Like if people want to gift it you on Steam. So I think that's it
Yeah,
for
it's
news,
right.
really.
Yeah. Well, actually, we do have something else to kind of talk about. What was with the Yoshi P interview?
Oh yeah,
Um, where I know a lot of us were talking about FanFest, but I think he did say in that interview that there will be a FanFest.
they did say.
There will be FanFest. Just not soon, as in they're not ready to announce it yet, but it's there.
Yeah,
It's still going to
we
be one.
should. I'm gonna guess we
Haven't
should
announced it
hear.
yet.
We don't hear by October. That's when Panic Button should start like really like happening. Either because if it doesn't get announced by October, there's two ways I think this is going to have to happen. Either A, they're going to make it a digital fan fest again because mainly because remember they've said multiple times that they're having issues finding physical locations that are able to be within budget because as much as people love FanFest, it is nothing but a cost. Like
Yeah,
FanFest just loses the money, even though I know they sell tickets, but in reality, FanFest is
yeah,
just a
it's
loss
good.
of money for the company. It's something they want to do for fans, hence the name FanFest, because it's designed for the fans to have fun, even if the company itself is losing some money from it. So,
Also, they have
FanFest,
no. Well, they do have merch. They do bring merch, but you have to like
yeah,
pre-order that shit, don't
yeah,
you?
and it's not like as much merch as like a lot of people think. It's quite limited, really.
Yeah, it is quite
So,
limited.
and
You also
then
have there was no food bits there actually in the actual event. You have to go outside in like the courtyard area to get food. So if they, to be fair, if they spent the money and got food vans or food stuff in there like that, I think, and like obviously it'd be a lot of people would say it, but can you hire? Honestly, I think they should try the NEC in Birmingham. One, that's a really big
and it'll
place,
be closer
easy
to
to
me,
get
which is
to,
nice.
and there's an airport there as well. So
Yeah,
if people are coming in from like all over EU, there is an airport. Just go to Birmingham, BC, stuff like that. So yeah, and it would be closer to Chile, and I would probably get the same hotel I got last time when it comes to Birmingham.
so yeah. By the way, first FanFest I went to actually 2014. They did have not food, but they had drinks.
Yeah, we didn't have that
Um,
in the other one either. We
no,
didn't
it's
have
in
like drink.
the first one I did 2014 EU, UK FanFest. They actually had
Yeah.
like they converted like a small bar area to make like drinks based on the game.
Oh, that would be cool.
That like they had it all decorated like that, like the the bars from like the game, like older like it was kind of cool.
To be fair, the last FanFest in the like it's my first ever FanFest was really cool with the whole aesthetics and stuff.
Yeah,
Like it was like me going to fucking Legoland for the first time because it was just like it was so immersive in like this is Final Fantasy. Um, but yeah, it was
also,
really
I'm
cool.
gonna have to click off because the more I look at the bunny boy, he looks so smug but also angry at the same time. He looks really judgmental, and I don't like it.
Which one of me then? So
I
yes,
don't know if
yes,
you've
I
got
do.
the Dawn Trail tab open with the sale on
No,
your
but I
side.
can do.
You don't have to bring it up on stream, but
Erdemar doesn't
yeah,
very fucking
look at him.
smart.
The more
He's
I
like,
look, the
"Hey."
more I'm scared. Like he's actually physically scaring me with that face. Like I could like those stupid AI morph things. For some
Yeah,
reason, I could see them using that to morph him into Emmett Selk, but with bunny ears.
He has got the hair as well, a little bit like Emmett out there.
Yeah, the facial structure in this. No, no, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Closing that.
Close it down. Close it down. But
Ah,
yeah. But yeah, no, I think yeah, if we like getting it to October and haven't heard anything about it, then it's like, oh, okay, a little bit of panic.
but yeah, also if it's not by October, it's either gonna be a digital fan fest, or there might only just be one fan fest. Digital will probably be the best option. Oh no, also they might just be really late and that'd be the worst. That'd be okay. So it's either digital fan fest, which is one fan fest, or there's going to be fan fest, but it's going to be later because remember they don't want
They want a
winter
summer
release
release,
of the
do they?
expansions.
Oh, was it winter release? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want a winter release of the expansion. That's why they delayed Dawn Trail supposedly because they didn't want a winter release. They've said multiple times that they don't like a winter release. So
Yeah, because it's a lot of pressure on them because
yeah,
they want to give their employees was it like a 2 week vacay in like
yeah,
winter time? 'Cause obviously, winter you want to be with your family and all that stuff, with like
yeah.
holidays and stuff like that.
Well, Japan shuts down like the first week of January as well. So
Yeah.
like they probably have 3 weeks holiday
So
to be
yeah.
honest.
So you don't really want like a whole expansion going live then, and if shit happens, they can't do anything about it because Japan has shut down for like
Yeah.
a bit of it. So
We had it 7.3 dropped what? On the 5th of August, right?
yes,
So let's just say 7.4 was aimed for December. Maybe they'll push it back to January, which would make it even an insanely long wait. But let's just say it drops November. That would mean that March, April should be 7.5. And then 7.5 always has a long wait, doesn't it, between stuff?
it
Like
does. Yeah,
7.5 is normally the longest. And so they're not going to drop it in. I mean, at the best, they're going to drop it August 2026, which will be a year from now. But like, I'm scared
will
that
that
they
keep the
wait until
fans?
2027.
If they wait till 2027, the game's fucked. I'm not going
Like
to
that,
lie to you
like
because we're
if
already
they,
because obviously I've been seeing that they're losing the player base and the money is going down from the annual reports.
yeah. Which, by the way, I was expecting anyway. Like a lot of people doomed on that a lot more than they seem to. But like, I
Yeah,
expected that
I don't
to
look at Final
happen.
Fantasy Twitter.
Like, I'm just gonna break this down. We had the dark times where everyone was in, and then you also had the fact that WoW was having its own issues, so people were coming over from WoW to it. Like, it got a huge artificial spike because of the fact that it's the last of the 10-year expansion, last of the 10-year story. It was everyone was stuck indoors, and WoW it had the triple threat of all of that, which boosted the numbers
It
up
also,
to a
yeah,
number that they
it
wasn't
also
expecting.
had Asmongold, big
Yeah,
streamers. So it was like, yeah, so you could see it going down to how it normally would be. This would probably
yeah,
be the normal player
yeah.
base before all that.
Yeah, this is probably maybe it's going to bounce down a little bit more than that,
A
but
little
this
bit.
is probably about where it was before that massive spike, which then makes
But
them
if you're
say,
looking
"Oh,
to
look,
relocate
it's
your
gone
house,
down a
though,
lot." So
if you're looking for a new house, now's the time
yeah,
because a lot of people have got rid of their houses. So
yeah,
look,
we still got Smalls right next to my house. Like, so yeah,
we got houses.
yeah. If you
Now,
want a house,
but I got asked this question because I'm playing both WoW and Final Fantasy because my IRL friends play WoW. Some of them did try and play 14. They liked like the gameplay, but it was just a lot of story. It was just a lot of story to get through, and they did love like they do like story. Like they played like ESO and all that. Like, and they do all the story for WoW. But in WoW, you can pick what stories you do and level up through that story, which I feel like we need to implement here a little bit when it comes to expansions or error expansion, should I say? I'm just gonna call it error expansions, where we got the error expansion, which is the Warrior of Light and all that stuff, and then you have that now like Dawn Trail error, you know, the key error. There we go. I'll call it the key error. There you go. That will come up later. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know yet. So spoilers ahead. So we're kind of seeing like that aspect. But I got a question like, if Final Fantasy, like, which one do I prefer playing more? I went, they both have they have both fun things to do. So, would I leave Final Fantasy 14? Depends if it got really bad, but so far it's been fine. Again, I still haven't done all the stuff in it yet, so I haven't done new treasure maps. I haven't done like most of the new like content. I haven't done 24-man. Haven't even completed the raids here yet. We're on like the third fight and stuff like that. So it's a good thing to play on the weekend. And in the week I play WoW. You know,
I
simple.
enjoyed the Alliance raid, and I hope you do as well. But I will say the first boss frustrated me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like you
Like,
can see the enjoyment, but you are also frustrated at the fact
I'm
they
frustrated.
kind of messed up with your Final Fantasy 11
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
stuff.
That-
But we'll be getting
Basically,
to that when we get a Final Fantasy 11 nut on as well.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is basically the character summoned 4 things in the original game, but because of how low his HP is, he only sees 1 of the 2, even though he has 4 different things that he can summon. So he can only do 2 in this, but I don't mind that. But it's because he dies so fast, you don't really see any of it. But yeah,
You know what?
but we'll
Because
talk about that more in the future when we have
too
someone
good.
on that is the Final Fantasy 11. No,
Yeah.
cool. I had one run that died to an enrage on the first boss.
Nice.
So
That's all right
that was
here.
a week after it came out, by the way. That wasn't even day 1.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet because one, I've been
You had real life stuff.
what's the word? No, I've been like just doing Warhammer and kind of chilling. I've just been doing Warhammer
Yeah.
if I'm being completely honest. When the new
As I,
patch came out, I was kind of going. And I started playing other games.
I didn't think I would do it straight away, but I joined Alchemy. Again, big shout out to Alchemy for letting me join them. For their run. So we did a collab stream. That's the reason why I did it straight away so early on. I'll be honest, otherwise it would have been maybe a couple of days. I still need to do the Unreal. I want to do that at some point. And I want to do treasure maps at some point as well. So
Again, you need to
there's a lot
go
of
over to
stuff
the
I
other
need to
person's
do.
FC. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, because my FC, I have like 100 people in the FC, and I've even opened up the chat a couple of times. I've been in stream for like 2 hours, and there's like 20, 30 people online, and not a single person would say anything. Crazy.
Yeah, I would go to that person that's been bugging you to join theirs and go join them.
Yeah.
They sound like they're actually like playing the game and actually doing
Yeah.
content. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
they actually invite me to their FC events, and I've joined them sometimes. So
Yeah,
like,
just join your
yeah,
FC at that point.
yeah.
Like I can't say anything because my FC is my raid FC, and I don't do anything when it comes to it. If I do it, then I'll just pug shit. That's what I do. I it's easy for me to pug and stuff like that. Like if I want to do treasure maps, I'll ask the raid if they want to do treasure maps after raid, and we do treasure maps after raid,
Right.
which we might do. I might bring up that this weekend.
I can't do that because my raid groups are like at 2 a.m. And if I say that, I'm gonna
What
be
you
asleep.
mean? What do you mean doing maps, making money?
I was selling
no,
them for I sold a couple for 900k.
Nice.
Yeah, so there you go.
But like that's the thing because I see the game is that right now this game is a purely social game. We've got all this stuff to do. It's purely a social game. It's not like this game is about end game raiding or end game shit. Like WoW is like end game like type stuff, doing mythic pluses, doing the raids, stuff like that. You've always got something that goes towards that end game stuff. In this, it's like just do your dailies and then do social shit. That's literally it, and that's like the chillest shit. But if I want to sweat my brain off trying to get big numbers, big passes, I go play WoW, which I have been doing. So it's been fun. But yeah, no, I think against. I don't ever go at the end of the game. You know the 7 mil mount, the bike mount that's in Alexandra?
Yeah.
There's like I'm saving up for that. That is a goal at the end of this expansion to get that mount.
Oh, good luck.
So I mean it's easy to make money, it's just you just gotta figure out how to do it. Like I mostly just sell raid food. I haven't been doing it recently because I haven't been playing the game. I've been mostly just again just doing other stuff, Warhammer. I think Rini grabs me for like League and what these other games she wants to play. So it's like Just it.
All right, big shout
Just
to
how
Renee.
life is. Yeah, she recently got COVID. Bless her. She's
Oh,
been dying over there.
hope you feel better.
So
Rest well, okay?
that's why there have been no Baldur's Gate streams. There would have been one today, but well, actually, there probably wouldn't have been one. There might have been one today because well, it was me and you. Then we're probably gonna put one in. But I was also raiding, and I don't finish raid till like 9, so it went 3 hours. But I got some stuff to do and stuff to finish. So it's best for her health that she took that off and just rested and chilled. She's currently just dying, but yeah, did have to go to in the ER and stuff like that. So
Oh, that sucks. Please get some rest.
yeah, we know how much it sucks in the US because I had to pay for that shit.
I'm currently dying. Well, make sure you spend all your time relaxing, okay?
See, currently dying. Chat.
We
Send
need to
love.
play Baldur's Gate next week, so.
See, she doesn't actually care about you, really. He just cares about Baldur's Gate. You must play Baldur's Gate next week.
Look, I miss it, okay? I miss Baldur's Gate. You can't deny you miss it too. I'm sure Renee missed
no,
it as
not
well
really.
if she was better. Yeah, see?
Oh, what do you mean she misses it? She was playing it last night. I saw her. I saw her playing it last night. How
Ah.
could she miss it? She was playing it. You're
That's
lying.
a delusion, Paul. You're sick too.
Oh, no, I'm not
Oh,
sick.
It's okay.
Maybe high. Maybe high from glue vapors. Maybe. That's pushing it.
You
But
was watching
yeah.
one of our old streams then, Paul. That was all you were doing.
Oh, the old times.
Ah,
Hit 30 in his, yeah.
Steph. But no, go check out our Baldur's Gate free stuff if you've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. So it's been the highlight of my week. I'm not gonna lie. Did you see the fact that Baldur's Gate
really?
4 is in development?
Yeah, I'm worried about that because it's not by the same
Yeah,
developers.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be fucking terrible. Just look at
I know
Dragon
it
Age.
sounds weird.
Just look at Dragon Age. But that didn't change developers.
I know
That
it
just
doesn't sound weird.
changed.
I'm gonna get so much hate from everyone for saying this, but I hope it's one of the worst games of the year. I really hope that Baldur's Gate 4 is one of the worst games of the year. You know why?
Why?
So that Larian would be then like, "Oh God, that's so shit. That really makes our game look good. We really put our love into Baldur's Gate. That looks crap. We're gonna make another one, and then we get an actual sequel by Larian."
I mean, they're making their own game, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for like their own stuff. So
We'll see.
but yeah, you are correct. I still need to finish Dragon Age to be fair, but now I have my SSD. I can actually have Dragon Age on this computer again and try and play it. So
They need to pull a Kojima. I don't know if you ever heard about that. Metal Gear 1 on like the NES, back on the MSX, I think it was called actually, back in the day, was like, Kojima was like, I'm making a stealth game. I'm just making one. And then it sold
Just
really
one.
well. And then Nintendo of America was like, Konami of America was like, man, that sold really well. The developers are making another one, and we'll just make our own. And so they make a Metal Gear 2 without actually asking Kojima about any of the anything he wanted about it. Like they just made it without his knowledge. And then they're like, here we go, here's Metal Gear 2. And then he's like, this is bad. And that forced him to come out and make an actual sequel to Metal Gear. And that's why we still got Metal Gear games, was because Konami made one without his permission. And he's like, that is just bad. And then he went back and made another one.
There you go. See, I've got a lot of games coming up. That's why I'm happy. I'm hoping this Samsung SSD works.
I'm sure.
Because I've got as people will know, I'm a big sports game fan, so I like my sports games. So I got the new EAFC coming out. I've got also Battlefield. My friends wants to play some Battlefield, so we've got that coming out as well. Luckily, I can just buy the EA pass, and I get that. So it's just another sub to add. So I've also got, as she likes to call it, Baldur's Land 4. We've also got that coming out as well. So we've also got those games coming up. So and I also want to play a Final Fantasy game, so I can also download that and play that whenever the fuck I want to. So
yeah, and there's quite a few of them. So
well, I hear there's like 16 apparently. Mainstream game.
Like I said, there's a lot more when you don't. Yeah, You got like Chocobo Mystery Dungeon,
You
like
got,
Dissidia.
is it, it's not Bravely Default, is it? What's
No, that's a separate thing. You got the
that's it,
Crystal Chronicles. But yeah, there's a lot of different Final Fantasy games out there. I'll be honest, I like Dissidia is probably one of the most fun fighting games. So I don't know if you ever seen Dissidia.
Yeah, no, I played Dissidia when
Nice.
our favorite cat girl came out.
Oh, you stole it. Oh, give us a new
Stola.
Dissidia Square. Imagine all the money they can make now if they sold his DLC characters after.
All the DLC
Just think of all the money.
characters.
Think of all the costumes and characters you could sell Square. There you go.
Take them off.
Ah,
Right. So now we've gone down that alley, we can talk about some story.
yeah, we're gonna talk about stories. So before we start, just a warning that this will be spoilers.
Spoilers!
Spoiler warning: we will be talking about the current 7.3 storyline. Well, Paul will be talking about the current 7.3 storyline, and I will shut up while he talks because it's been a week for me. I remember most of it, but
it's been almost 6 hours for me.
So I will let Paul talk about it, and I will shut up while he talks. Cool.
So I probably won't go into the nitpick of the story. It's more of just I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed how it began, and I've enjoyed this. It's creepy because it has. Now I wish they did it in a way where it was actually like a main side character that we actually cared about, but we basically come off to a robot attack. The robots are attacking, and obviously us being the Warrior of Light go out and try and stop them. And the cutscene that I thought was absolutely amazing, I wish it did more creepy stuff like that, was the creepy movement of the robots when they're attacking. I don't know why. It gave me such like creepy vibes. It's like mannequins. It's just so fucking creepy. But obviously they started to attack.
He decided to throw his gun away.
Yeah, he was stupid in that one. He was a
Like,
fucking idiot.
Oh no, I can't reload my gun in time. I will just lob it to the side. Why? Why didn't you just move back a little bit?
Also, why didn't he just jump down the thing and just pray he didn't die? Because that has that where he was had like layers. So I don't know why he just didn't jump down, try and do some like it's so stupid.
Why did he smack them with his gun?
That too. Like pistol whip that shit.
Like they don't look that like I'm not gonna say they're not strong, but they don't look like they're like designed for that. So if he just hit them hard enough to stun them and then run the hell away,
yeah,
like put a plant in front of them, that'll probably work.
It's like he could have just like smacked the shit out of the one behind him and then ran away.
Yeah, and then I don't know about you, but perhaps maybe reload the gun while he's running.
Yeah, or as they say, we sound like
he can't slide cast like that. He has to stay for a second and a half, and then when the bar is nearly full, then he can move.
Oh, it was so stupid. Like, I understand they needed a lot to thicken. I kind of wish they did it with a character that we actually like, but one of like the Scions or something. Like, oh shit, like there goes one. But no, they won't do that.
I mean, not even a Scion, but there was other characters there that I cared more about than his name was Geode.
Yeah, Geode. Some shit like that. Like,
I don't even think it's that. I don't know.
It began with a G, but yeah, it was like the whole like turn to dust thing. I thought was quite funny.
Yeah.
Again, we learned of that all the dust and stuff to find out that it's actually people. Oh, okay. They just Thanos snapped them. All right, turn to dust. It's basically just like sucking the moisture out of them. They were just sucking the aether out of them.
Yeah,
and just turning them to dust.
Which
was
will now be the future drug in this game because it's a cyberpunk future. You know that every dark cyberpunk does stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And every dark cyberpunk future movie does stuff like that when they're like, "Oh, the dust is people." Oh, okay.
It's got that good shit, you know. Yeah.
Ah, anyway, yeah, that was. I can't remember how long after this, but there was also I saw a lot of people complain about it, and if I can do it, I'm sure Paul did it as well. The puzzle
What,
rooms,
puzzles?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
saw
did the
people
puzzles.
complain about them being too challenging, and I'm like, yeah, I struggled a little bit in times, and it was a little bit frustrating, but
Supposed to
it
be a
wasn't
puzzle
that
for a
bad,
reason.
and it was fun. Sorry, carry on.
You know, it was supposed to be, a puzzle for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, what this guy let you just? Oh, yeah, no, it was this. Like you fucking knew it. No, you had to work for that shit. You found it
And
hard, then good.
I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot more different than a lot of the previous ones, which was fun. And I
Yeah,
hope they
I
do
like
more
the.
stuff in the future. And someone said it was like an escape room.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I think that's why they went for it, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I wish they do more stuff like that. You know what? I think they should put some more stuff like that in Hildebrand. That would be sick.
hell, but don't overuse it, please. Don't. As much as we're saying this,
Yeah, yeah. I know
don't
it's an
use it.
asset. I know it's an asset.
Don't follow it. Okay,
Don't bleed it dry, please. Don't bleed it dry.
like
Don't do it.
don't make it your new follower event thing where every 5 seconds someone follows you. Uh,
I like it how they've changed it. I like it how they've added a new thing called escort things. Like, well, you're not escorted them; they're still fucking following
yeah.
you. There's an escort that you would be following them. I was like, "This ain't an escort quest. What the fuck?" But like,
I mean, they're escorting us.
good. Yeah, like
I will say I saw another complaint from someone about this as well because I'm sure you saw it as well where when you do it they popped up saying what escort quests are because they added that
yeah,
as a tutorial information and someone tweeted out, I don't know who it was exactly, I just saw on Twitter, like, oh my god, I've been doing this for years, why have they given me a tutorial now? And I'm like,
now on the last ever actual patch story that was dedicated to Dawn Trail.
but the thing is though, it's a thing that had been added to all of them in a way. So it's it's been added from to the
It's the
first one
new
now.
players, yeah.
So for the new players, and like, yeah, sure, you're experiencing it now after doing it for years, but new players will not have done it before, and they will get the tutorial. And it's easier for Square Enix to flag it to all tutorials for the first time. Yeah, when your account visits for the first time, rather than trying
Yeah.
to backtrack and because if they try and backtrack it and make it so that people have done it before, there might be some coding issues. So it's easier just to like all at once.
It is easier. It's like
Yeah.
I'm. It, they need a little bit more complexity to the quest.
They do.
There's just I go talk to this NPC. I go kill that. Talk to this NPC. The puzzles were something that I felt like, oh my god, this is a new fucking quest. Oh my god, this is a new thing to do. Oh my god! Like when they started adding the blow dart. Remember in Stormblood when they added the fucking the sleep dart thing?
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
They're adding new stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, here we go. It's just some new stuff. Or or the lookout thing where you try and piece together and talk to them about story. That was
Yeah,
good. The puzzle was good. Again, please don't overuse it.
please.
Use it in some scenarios, please. But yeah, no, I thought, and seeing the funny side of it when you open up the locker and it's just a bunch of pictures of was it
Yeah, it's just pictures of him loving himself.
it was just like a high school fucking American high school
Yeah,
locker. It's like, oh my god,
yeah, yeah.
it's like, oh, he's my dream. Look at him. Oh my god,
Like,
I
oh
want to
my
fight
god,
just
he's a
be like him.
dreamboat.
Oh my god. He
Uh,
wants to kill anyone. Oh my god, we have the same dream. We want to become endless. Oh. And I thought it was so. I looked at it, I was like, oh my god.
I thought it was
So
funny.
funny.
I think I went back
It was
to it again after
funny.
looking at it once.
So did I. After I did all of it, I was like, that's funny.
Uh,
But, add that kind of humour, not just in Hildebrand, but kind of add it here and there in
yeah,
the main story. I enjoy it. It's fun. Um, again, after that, we start kind of going off. The Oblivion peeps actually felt mourning, so a lot of them got really upset because obviously their friend died. got sucked off and turned into dust. That's how you know it was a really good night. So it's good. I like the robot. I like the animations for the robots. I think that was really good. Like
Yeah,
animation wise,
like
it's just
Resident
creepy.
Evil or Dead Space like sort of vibes.
Yeah, I was like, oh come on, you need to give us more of this. Like I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And so we'd actually like, and then we're actually getting some backstory on these fucking characters. By the way, like I wish they did all these back. You know, I would feel more sad by losing this guy. If you understand, if they actually had some of the, you know, actual story actually in the actual expansion. Like, oh yeah, we used to hang around here, all three of us. We lost someone, raise a toast to them, and I'm like, and she starts saying like, oh yeah, like how I met, like she was like a hooker or something in the pubs. Well, that's how she said she like, what, that she just basically sat near paying customers and made them drink more while they drank. It was weird. And a concubine or some shit like that. And I was like, okay, this is all right. Until she like got into a fight with a dude and like, yeah, and all that. I don't know. It's weird. It was, if we knew that kind of, I knew more about him in the actual like, what's the word? If we knew more about him in the actual like actual expansion story, not just oh he's the resistance with Kuchiar or something like that. You know, if he wasn't just, you know, oh, this is the guy with an eye patch. He's like one of the resistance. And actually had a story, and then like him dying, I would have felt more like sympathy or like, oh no, it's sad. I liked him, but we didn't get to know him. Apparently, he liked bikes. Did you know that like, one of these hover bikes was like his pride and joy and stuff like that? Well, we didn't fucking know that
Why did he
until
have a bike with
he
him? He could have used the bike.
yeah, he could have used the bike. He could have fucking Dante that shit and made the bike the weapon. God, has he not played Devil May Cry 5?
Other than just stand there. I go, oh no, you got me.
Also, why the fuck did he go off solo? Work in doubles, man. In doubles. That's it. You work in pairs. Why do you think we're always with someone?
Yeah, we always bring someone with us. Like, even if technically nobody can threaten us, really, because we're us. But, yeah, no. Oh.
Obviously, he can't be topless because I was topless. Because I was still in my summer outfit, where my summer outfit, you know, the like the sailor tattoo stuff, where it has like all the necklaces and then like you had the tattoo on the arm. I had that on currently on my character, so I was like running around like that. both being topless. But you know, it was like, you know, oh yeah, and now they're feeling like sadness. I wouldn't say for the very first time because again, their leader died, or was already dead, I guess. But yeah, they came on. I was more sad about that. Actually, I was kind of upset about that, but I was like, ah, well, you know, the closure for Unwell.
Yeah.
And then we finally, after all this drinking and stuff, we go to those rooms, do all the puzzles and stuff like that, and finally get to what's going on. We saw someone die because someone wanted to go and stop looking for eternal, like endless, to be an endless. She just wanted to pack up and
got
robbed. Yeah, that fucking Lalafell got robbed.
I've got my thing. I've spent 40 years saving up for it, and now I have it. And then the guy just punches it or something and takes it off him.
It had to be, you know, the Lalafell that had to get robbed, right?
Yeah. To be fair, Lalafell's as a Lalafell, we often are the ones robbing people. So I guess
that is true. Look at entirely a Falan.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt bad. By the way, did you, I don't know about you, but on stream at least, when Arenville had that speech at some point, I was like, please don't be Elise. Like, it sounded like he was trying to, like, he was hiding something, and I'm like, please don't pull another Elise. I don't want him to be someone else. Like, the way he was talking about his mum, I was worried that he was his mum. And, like, oh.
I lost on. I've been playing as Arnhem. I don't think that could have happened, Chinny, because the bunny females and the bunny males are really fucking different. Really different. Where just imagine he just takes the wig off and then the boobs just come out of nowhere, and then the broad is like, that was behind there. Okay, it could have been magic. Could have been magic. Could have hit it by magic.
Yeah.
Don't
Why
get
do
me
you
wrong.
got
It could
that
have been
backpack?
by
Like,
magic.
why do you think he always has the backpack on, Paul? It's because
It just had a bunch of apologies potions in it. That's why he's been hoarding his
No,
mum's hair.
right? Paul, he actually still has his boobs, right? But the backpack is actually his real back, and it's to make his chest look like, you know what I mean? Like the backpack is the real back.
Oh my
That's where
god, he's like hunching that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, I hate that. Like, we haven't this.
But no,
like,
I had like
mixed
weird
dilemma.
lease vibes, like not like exactly like that, but I was worried that like he was someone that he, that we didn't like, which kind of was already. Like they kind of like, I'm not that guy, I'm this guy, and I'm like, I'm saying, going, please just don't try and do that again. With like,
I'm sorry, I killed your son. I've been cosplaying him ever since. That would have been the ultimate fuckery.
like, oh God.
Like, wait a minute.
Please don't do any silly, stupid stuff again. Like, yeah, we had a character that a lot. I actually like Ida. She was okay. And then like, but I'm not really Ida.
Ida was my favorite with Papa Limo. I don't know why they were my favorite. Because I started in Gridania. They were the first Lions you see. And I really grew attached to them. And then when they did that in was it the end of Heaven's Ward? And I was like, what the fuck? What? Fuck off.
Obviously, like, it would be funny if he ended up being like the child of the king. So I had to like something like that, like where he's not who he is. Like he's been royalty this entire time, and that's why he's been able to go. Like he's been able to go everywhere, hasn't he? Really, and nobody has stopped him from going anywhere he wants to go. They're like, yeah, sure, go there.
Go ahead.
Nobody has questioned him.
I was ready for him to take off his head and say, I'm actually Wicklamat or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Sure, why not?
That will come up in the...
But can we talk about the boss of the trial?
I like I say the boss of the trial, you mean trial. I was like, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe...
Yeah, the trial.
I can't believe...
Necron.
Why did I have to be right?
The one you've been saying for nearly every stream.
I've been saying this since 7.1.
Yep.
Or even, yeah.
I hope we don't get Necron. I really hope not going to be Necron. I hope we don't see Necron in this next match. What do we see?
Fight. Yeah, it was Necron. It was just Necron. They recreated Necron completely, including the arena. I will say they actually gave him a backstory, so I don't hate him as much because unlike 9, where he just kind of appears, at least with 14, he actually has a backstory.
Yeah. He was summoned and made by the fucking small child.
Yeah, they gave him more lore in here than they did in 9. Whoopsie.
Also, I have to admit, how they summoned him was really well done in a sense of using the neon regulators. Because it was just feeding from the fear that was inside them already, creating him out of fear and death. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't mind it, because Necron is the symbolization of death. That's what he's supposed to be in 9. But he just kind of appears. Like, you understand why, really, if you kind of look into it, but like, if you're just playing the game for the first time, it really made no sense. But it kind of made sense in a way. But
yeah.
In here, at least it made sense, the fact that it's people afraid to die after not being able to die that caused him to be appear. Yeah, it's any emotion, Wobsy, but like this was targeted, and that's why he was what was designed. Yeah, that's why he became real.
Also, remember how most summons were done in this game was done by sacrifices and the emotion. The sacrifice of a person. In this, they didn't sacrifice anyone. They just got, I think it was it 4,000 or 5,000 people with the neon regulators, and just charged with all their fear and emotions, and then use the ether from, again, killing the dust, I think. I think that's how they did it.
And what I liked is the fact that because he's the symbolization of death, and he is the symbolization of dying, him dying makes him stronger, because that's what he is. He is dying. So, therefore, I like the fact that that was why they, Did
you see how it didn't affect us? We just stood there like...
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, huh?
Everyone else, I'm choking on my own doom.
Oh, fear! And you would have started like, huh?
First time.
Like, oh shit.
None of you remember Zodiac.
Also, I don't know why fucking Estola's also on the ground from that. She's died like 2 times.
Yeah, she should be used to
She
it.
has been dead. She's been used to it.
Cannibalization.
How many times has that
I don't know
bitch
if
gone in the agency?
Whoopsie, I don't know if you saw that part, but Calyx, that was one of my favorite parts actually. Calyx, this is was it 7.2 that this happened in, or is it 7.1? I think it was 7.2. Calyx decided to divert all the energy of the entire of the the cyberpunk zone into a giant lightning bolt to zap us, and we just kind of
Yeah,
went out,
shrugged off.
stood back up
Huh.
again.
Is that it?
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to divert all the power in the zone into this one bolt of electricity.
Also, I liked how they brought in the actual boss where it started like flashing. You know how like
Yeah.
the weeping angels type shit where you're blinking it like in your face like that type of oh shit. And then at the very end, we won't talk about the end. Can we talk about the end? Yeah, fuck it. We're just talking about the story.
Yeah,
We'll talk about the end.
Story.
Basically, at the end, we don't kill him. We don't kill him. He survives somehow.
Well,
But we give him PTSD of our character the same way the fucking boss, how Necron appears to us, we appear to him and we have gave him the fear of God.
Yeah.
We are his bitch. We gave that motherfucker PTSD.
All I'm going to say is, remember we had been talking about how this isn't the Stormblood expansion?
Yeah.
Remember in Stormblood, wasn't it that? Where we did the same thing to... God damn it, I'm trying to remember his name while we do talk. Why this? Give me 1 second. I'm going to try and remember the damn name. Like I know the name, but I just don't know.
PTSD. Sorry, what?
Uh,
Can't remember his name now, can you? But I thought it was just fucking well done. I was like, he was like, and he had somehow survived in this fucking blitz of darkness. And then it was just, when it strike the fear, you just see our character in like black and white, like death staring at him, and he's just like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, you better fear us. The fear of God. The fear of God in you. Yeah, just another film. I wish I saw Chili's version of it. That would have been so good. 'Cause mine was just a shirtless bun boy, like giving him fucking like death stares. Like, well, actually, I've calculated all this that can actually defeat you. Actually, and then when we don't actually like die, he's like, "Huh? I got cocky. My calculations. Stay away!" It's just awesome. And and then the whole thing is that we are the key, like the gateway to these memories. Apparently, so you know how we were like, oh, we're the Echo, we're like the Warriors of Light. You know, we're like, yeah. Apparently now we're the key. We're the key. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So we're not like
the key, right? We've got the key to travel.
Yeah, we are the key.
Well, no, we have the key, right?
We are the key. We got given the key. We are the key.
The character, by the way, the key was made by what you call it? Lalafels, actually. By the way, Lalas.
Yeah, wasn't it thingy parents, Creel's parents?
Yeah.
They gave us the key. We had the key because no one can kill us. So technically, we are the key. We are key. You found his name yet?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember his name before. Fan Daniel, wasn't it?
Oh, what? Fan Daniel, him?
Yeah, but like not. I don't think it was Fan Daniel. I'm thinking of yeah, where he kind of in the first body before he first appearance in Ashy, the other weird, creepy guardian, kind of in Stormblood. Remember, because we gave him because he was like all confident and stuff when we first met him, and then we beat him, and then he goes crazy.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, and that was
Stormblood. Stormblood's been so long.
Yeah,
So long,
I knew how to say it. I kind of knew it, Ash High, but like in a way you can like. I kept googling it. And it's like, do you mean Ashian? No, no, I don't. But yeah, remember he was calm and collected and wanted to defeat us. Yeah, we saw.
Just saying, guys, Ashians are back.
But at least
one. I think this is a memory of an Ashian.
No, I think it's a real one.
Are you sure? Because
yeah,
they transfer. I think it might be
Okay.
just be a memory.
I think it's going to be a real one, but I also don't think that there's going to be more of them. I feel like because they called themselves the Winterers, and I think that's what we're going to be fighting up against, not Ashians. That like maybe
Classic Winterers.
that this is one that like defected at some point. Like,
There's another branch, another branch of extremism.
well, no, I don't think it's going to be like all Asians. I feel like there's going to be all different. We're going to find like
We
there's
got
going
the
to be all different people.
winters, we've got the summers, and then we got the autumns with the springs.
No, I think they're all going to be the Winterers. I think that's what the group is going to be called. But there's going to be all different people from all different shards. So we're going to have our own. We're going to go Marvel. And we're going to have our own multiversal.
Mate, yeah, like the next expansion is going to be us fucking multi-traveling, right? We're going to be in the fucking multiverse. Is that going to be our next expansion?
We have a literal
multiverse?
key to jump to different multiverses in our pocket.
Yeah, we are the key.
Yeah.
So that's going to be that. So, okay, so next expansion is going to be us being like multiverse. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to Secret Wars here.
Yeah.
We're going to find our Doctor Doom in on a different shard.
Yeah, we still got all the other reflections. You have got that one correct.
So
we could be going
worried that we're going to pull a Final Fantasy VII, like because of how low 14 is going. I'm worried that we're going to go to like a Final Fantasy VII plot now because they know that Final Fantasy VII sells. So we just had the Final Fantasy 9 plot, like with at least Final Fantasy 9 locations with Dawn Trail, and they know that 7 is one of the most popular Final Fantasy games. So I'm worried that we're going to jump into a universe that's inspired by 7.
Please no. Please no.
Like,
I want original. I want original.
I'm not saying we're going to go into 7, like, but like it'll be like we're going to go into. It's going to be like a Midgar inspired town or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the world will be inspired by 7.
Square Enix, Yoshi P, please just make something original, please.
But you're welcome, everyone. If I'm right, and I just announced what the new expansion is a year before it happens, you're welcome, chat.
Yeah, to be fair, we are going to be waiting for a year. You told him. You told him.
Yeah.
Who knows what the Imperial City have been?
I was hoping it would. I kind of was hoping Garlemald was more inspired by Midgar, in my opinion, as well. To be honest.
You know what? I'm also wanting the Scions to actually stay retired. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I wanted a whole new story with new characters. I didn't want the old characters to come fucking back. Maybe to go visit them for like a quest or two, just to get some like quick like insights and then run off back.
Even if I said like, well, yeah, as I've said, Wobbsy, I would have been okay if it had been Graha, Estinian, Kryl. I know Kryl's some of the oldest, but Kryl hasn't really had that much plot points. So
yeah, she got fucking shafted this fucking plot as well. So it's like
Kryl, Estinian.
That's why I think the next one should be about her like doing the whole portal thing, because it was her parents that made it.
Yeah.
No. It's not going to be the bunny boy no more because he's off to go do his own fucking thing, as he said at the thing. He's going to go off and do his own expansion.
Like this expansion.
Oh, this expansion. Yeah, with Wuklamart. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. But then we had fucking everyone tag along.
Yeah. Like I don't mind the others tagging along in like the point patches or whatever where we meet up with them for some reason. But like, and what's it like? This was Kryl's time for the second time. They said, did they say for Endwalker that it was Kryl's story?
Yeah.
Kryl's story is happening in Endwalker. Never mind. Sorry. Kryl's story is happening in Dawn Trail. Never mind. Sorry.
Chili, you know what you must do.
Yeah.
The next time, if we do get a next time to talk with Yoshi P and do an interview, you must bring this up.
Yeah,
you must ask him why did he shaft Kryl's story?
But not in that wording, because I don't want to look like I don't want to use the word shafting and Kryl together. Yeah. But no,
why did you disappoint the entire fan base of Cryo and not give her a decent story when you said this was her story?
Like, I want more Kryl. I want more Kryl.
Would it not get the least treatment? Or actually, at the end of this, it kind of felt like we have just gave her the least treatment. She's going to stay in the thingy, which I guess Square Enix kind of caved into the people not liking her.
Yeah.
Which I feel like
by doing this, they could just bring her back in the future if they really once people have died down. and they've started complaining about someone
Yeah,
else.
but look at Lise. Lise, we never saw her again.
No. Well, we kind of did a little bit, right?
She stayed gone.
There was a couple of scenes with Cena,
she never came back to our party.
and nothing of value was lost. I mean, sorry, wait, what?
I mean, yeah,
Um,
but like Wooklemon, I actually like. In theory, I liked her heart because she was like a new-ish adventurer. But
yeah, I
that's how
like
I put it anyway.
Wookiee I don't mind.
Like
I
her
don't
voice
mind
actor was
Wookiee
meh. I didn't. The
Yeah.
voice actor was like meh. Like in the
But
scenarios that should have like gave us a lot more emotion, kind of was wooden plank. But that's just a
but
nitpicky thing.
a lot of the
So
people, a lot of the voice actors were pretty bad when they first started the characters as well. No offense to a lot of the characters now, but a lot of them were a lot more wooden than they
some
are
of them
now.
changed.
Well, they
Didn't
have all
some of them
changed.
change
Like,
though? Yeah, they
but
have
like
all
even,
changed. So why couldn't you say that to
but like even, but even when they changed, a lot of them when they started, even the new ones that started aren't as good as they are now because they've got used to the character. Like, so I feel like I don't mind her that much. I would give her another expansion just to see if she would, if she would improve with the character. But it's just me. I had no issue.
Yuri Ange was peak. Yeah, he was though. Yuri Ange, his
Yeah.
use of words, I think everyone loves. Thancred, just fucking Thancred. He was just a
Yeah.
bloke.
Oh,
The twins are fine. Graha was fine. Even Crow's voice actor was good.
yeah. Crowd was good, which we
Um,
need more of.
yeah, I think I liked Wooklemon. I like the sense of her character. She's very rash, very
It's Goku.
stupid, head on. Yeah, a little bit like Goku, because Goku was very rash and just ran in like a fucking headless chicken. Didn't really had a lot of
Yeah.
questions. Why are you doing this? Okay, you're doing it for bad. Okay, there's my target. She was good in that sense. I liked it. Like she was good. I think she could have made a great scion or like a friend to come on along with. I really hate that. I think Square Enix have kind of peer pressured and fell into the peer pressure of just not having her as an actual companion to be with the rest. Just now at the end of this one, they just said, "Oh, I hope you come visit." Like she's not gonna come with us. So yeah, I'm kind of sad about that because then it's like, oh, that's gonna happen now where. Because I feel like she would have been like really like, oh, she wants to adventure, wants to go see new stuff to bring back to her town and stuff. Been a great story, you know. Maybe because I know that we're all going to be the next couple of patches with story related stuff is all going to be about the multiverse because Yustola said at the end about her research and what she's been researching, how to get back to the source. Now that we have the keys to that, it's going to be a lot of that. So maybe she's going to come with us. Maybe she'll come with us into the unknown.
Yeah. Well, we're on the source,
Which
but
I feel like, oh no, not the first.
yeah.
First. But I don't want Thancred. I don't want Yuri Ange to
Oh
turn
my
up
god,
again. I
that
want them
would
to go
explain
back.
why that. Well, the deep dungeon's on the first,
Yeah, yes it is.
so yeah. There we go.
They, by the way, they could have made that into the side story of Stola. They could have.
It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with the trials, though, because the trials have been based on the MSQ, which, again, as I said, I wish that we would have had trials storylines as well. But that's just me.
Yeah,
So
because they were another storyline to have alongside the other story.
yeah, it gives you more
Because
content. Like,
gives you more stuff to do.
yeah,
But
because now
again, I feel like how. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Say what you're going to say.
No, carry on. I was just rambling.
Like I think how a lot of other people have said is that they've put too much content in to one another. If you know what I mean, like you have I still need to do most of this most of this stuff, by the way. Like I need to finish off doing the crafting, gathering stuff. I need to finish off doing the my relic weapon and stuff. I haven't actually started that yet. Like properly started that. I got into the place and unlocked the place. I haven't actually like properly
I
like
actually
stuck in
finished
there
my
doing the
relic
grind.
just before the patch launch.
Nice. And like because obviously all the next patches are going to be related to them. And then you got the deep dungeon, which I think the deep dungeon should have been probably a couple of patches after the story, like the expansion, because it was another way to level up classes. So yeah, I think that should have been a thing. Having it now, it's kind of like, but it's not really a leveling thing now. It's like, what is it? Is it like level 90 you can go into there?
I think it's still the leveling thing, but only for the last 10 levels. So
Yeah, so you can still use it, but a lot of people again
yeah,
are already max leveled. Like Chili, Chili's got everything fucking max
yeah.
level. So it's like, unless you're like me that has taken like small breaks of just not playing or like only plays on the weekends. Where
Even then, it's
one,
not
I
that
haven't got
hard. If
everything
you've already
leveled.
leveled up beforehand, the previous cap, it's only that's not like it's asking. Like, it's only 10 levels, so like it doesn't
Yeah,
take too long. Like it didn't take me that long, and I wasn't even really trying. Whoopsies, I haven't seen anyone whole team mutuals on the Twitter post anything relic related. I do like how they did this relic, and I think it's exactly how I said it in the past, where you have to grind the first relic weapon. The first relic weapon takes a lot of effort. You have to either farm the new area, or you can do fates in Dawn Trail, and then you can use tomestones to buy other relic weapons that you like. And that's how exactly how I've said it should have been done.
yeah,
Because I don't think you should use tomes the first time, because I think that's just lazy. But I also don't mind that if you want to have it so that people can buy it with tomes after you've done the first one. Yeah, you have to do
yes,
fates and stuff, or you can do the new area for the relic. And then once you've done it once, you can then use tomes to buy any other future relics after you've done the first one, which I think a good compromise, because that way, if you do have multiple jobs, you don't have to grind as much. Because it's fun the first time, in my opinion. But if you have to do it like 12 times, then you kind of lose some of the interest.
yeah, it gets repetitive and boring.
So times on multiple, the Edwalker was still the worst relic. You're right, Watty.
Yeah,
And I like
yep.
the design of some of these relics. They're kind of cool.
When Paul actually does the relic, it was the fucking worst because I was really lazy. It was just all tomes. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, just farm tomes.
And never do, as much as I love 11, let's not go into 11 style relic, please. Let's never do that. Like an average relic
Yeah,
would take people 2 years.
yeah. So that's
So
like I'm probably gonna be doing them over like the week and weekends. I'll probably actually put a little bit more grinding into that. But over that, like the patch was actually pretty fun. Again, I haven't done the 14. I haven't done the 11 24 man yet. I just did the dungeon again. It was just wall to wall pools. It's a dungeon
there was
with
some
like cool
wipe.
little
I
effects.
wiped a couple of times in the first time I did that dungeon. It's actually quite difficult in
I
places, but
wiped the second boss was my favorite, where you
yeah,
changed to your own executioner. I thought that was fucking sick.
yeah, that was
Doing like
cool.
mini mechanics and stuff. As a healer, it was kind of annoying because I had to try and heal everyone as well and try and kill mine at the same time. It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Good fun. Good fun. Uh, yeah, and the story was good. That was like this is supposed to be
Yeah, of Dawn Trail.
the end of Dawn Trail. It was a good end. Everyone getting their memories back, everyone mourning, everyone being happy and stuff like that. Um, this Sphene is now a queen again. They all want her to be queen again. So, all right.
But the little guy is still king, technically. He's like
Oh yeah, because
youngest
there's two.
supervisor.
There's a king and queen. There's
Yeah,
king and queen of reason. There's a
yeah,
resolution. There's reason.
yeah. You got the little, because he's a little kid. She's like, maybe you should like rule as well.
Yeah, so it kind of worked out because
If
yeah,
I'm gonna rate this, I would probably rate the whole patch 8 out of 10.
this whole patch, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
the story,
yeah, I'll
should we
see that.
say?
Oh, just a story. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
just a story. I would say 8 out of 10.
'cause I don't want to
One
rate
because
the other things because you haven't done it yet. But story wise, eight
yeah
out of 10.
the mechanics. See, I'm saving my 11 for when we have someone on 11, so I can have like a little thing to talk about, and it's not just be sitting there like I'm just gonna build Warhammer while they talk about Final Fantasy 11. And
Uh,
I will also sit here and build Warhammer or paint Warhammer whilst we're talking about it.
uh,
I'm not doing it right now,
Well,
so I've
talking
just had a
about 11
shower.
stuff, a friend has downloaded a private server where if you die, you lose all your levels.
Oh, hardcore.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. There's some
And it
challenges for
also
you, Chili.
disables the auction house as well. So you can't buy stuff from the auction house. You can only buy
Big
stuff from it.
challenge.
Friend, yeah. Uh, good luck to him. It's insane.
You should do it, Chili. Everyone wants to see that on
I
stream, man.
downloaded and done a little bit, but I died so much at the start because I was so used to things being. Okay, don't play Black Mage as Ataru and start this mode because that is not good. You have like 2 HP. So yeah, if I did it, I'll probably have to do it on a different like job. That's probably go tank or something, just so I actually have HP to survive attacks. But no, what would you rate it out of 10? I can't remember if you said.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't done. It's been better than the other patch stories for me. It has been better than those. So I would say of how the trial was, because the trial was really good. I loved the I'm gonna call it the segregation of you having to kill ads and then jump away. I thought that was real cool. Some of the abilities were pretty cool. The grabby hands and stuff like that, I thought was pretty cool. What's the other thing? Oh,
I
all
tell
like
you,
the
wasn't
spinning
screaming,
lines
"I'm the
when that
warrior
smooth
of
down.
light. I'm the warrior of light. You suck." During the hand part when I got teleported away during stream.
You know, I think it was all really good, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'd give it a good 8.5. That's what I'll say. I'm
Nice.
giving it a good 8.5. So I think a good 8 point from between of us is pretty. Because I did enjoy it. I
Well,
did enjoy this patch while playing it.
next week we'll be recording a little bit earlier than normal because
Yes. Again, will not be a Baldur's Gate session because I start at
yeah,
9.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
sorry,
we'll be
I finished my raid at 9, so I've got to try and get here again
yeah,
for 9.
yeah. We'll be doing we're doing the podcast early with Snark. Where we'll be talking about the PvP changes plus some other things probably, including the Purify change, and of course talking about the new map plus other PvP stuff probably. And then after that, Paul, remember we will be hosting the PvP
Yes.
community event on John is Dead. We will be over there as our hosts. We will return. So yeah, there's got a lot of content from us next week. So
Yeah.
as always, no.
But then
Have
that
fun.
Friday we will be doing Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that we'll be doing
And
Baldur's Gate on
then
that Friday.
I won't be here on Saturday. So
I hope it's not too hot.
no
I
stream
also
for me.
hope it's not. I was told there's going to be thunderstorms tonight. Someone lied. I
Someone
mean,
has lied.
I'd rather it be hot than thunderstorms, but still, someone lied.
How dare they lie? Yeah, lot of good stuff on the way. Yeah,
Anyway, thank you all for listening.
I can't get enough. I just
Remember, you can email us at moogleroundradio@gmail.com. Find us on Moogle Around Radio on Twitch and Twitter
Yeah.
and all the good
Yeah.
things. We'll be back
Yes.
next week with more Final
Yes.
Fantasy 14.
Yes.
I
I'll
hope
be
that
back
was that funny.
Saturday with some 14. Hopefully, if I'm not back in time, I should be
You
back
can
in
do
time.
Please stream 11, and I want 11 stuff. I want to watch it.
Please stream 11. I can go stream 11.
But stream the 11 raid is what I mean.
I'll stream a 24-man raid. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll stream that after
Anyway.
raid tomorrow. Not tomorrow. After raid Saturday.
I mean,
Please
technically it's
stream
tomorrow.
it. No.
Technically it's after tomorrow.
Yeah, technically it is Friday now.
Yeah.
Do it for Chili's
We'll do
birthday.
it for
Chili's
Chili's
birthday's
birthday.
not until next year.
Yeah, January. He'll have a completely new raid series to work on. Anyway, I'm going to end the recording. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back next week.
Woo!
Moogle Ground Radio. I can't believe
Yes.
we're nearly at 200. We're at 218, Paul. It's insane.
So close to
Anyway.
220.
Bye bye, everyone.
Can we get
Bye.
to 300? Find out.
It's gonna be
We're
a
a whole
while.
other expansion to go yet.
Unless we jump. Unless we jump from 220 to 300, it's going to be a while.
Oh, no, I think we can get halfway there until the new expansion.
We'll see.
Until the new
I really hope not.
expansion.
I really hope we're not at 250 and we get the new expansion come out. I'm hoping there's more like 230. Anyway, see you all later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Guys.
Bye.